All right, back in the basement again today to talk about this Vulcan Prime 3x3 competition bench. And to be honest, this should be a pretty straightforward video. There's not much I can say about this bench that I haven't already said about the REP Fitness FB5000 or the Griffin Competition Fat Bench. They're all super similar, which isn't a bad thing. I give both of those benches very high reviews, and for the money, they're some of the best benches that many of you can get. And the Vulcan's really no different. Well, it's a little bit different, and we'll talk about this in today's video. Now, as far as the pricing goes, this is the most expensive at $229, which includes shipping. The REP Fitness is $209 with free shipping. The Griffin bench is $169, which does not include shipping, but I don't imagine it's gonna push it over that $230 mark that the Vulcan's gonna come in at. Now, with the basic specs on here, like I said, they're all very similar. It's like if you're getting a Chevy or a GMC. You could get a Silverado or you could get a Sierra, and there's some minor differences between them, but at the end of the day, they're still built off the same platform. That's the case with this Vulcan bench when it comes to both the REP and the Griffin ones as well. So they're going to be a tripod type design. They're going to be 12 inches across, 17 inches high, which is USAPL and USPA approved, which means it's also IPF approved. So it has all the specs you want to get, right? It has nice grippy material on it. It has a nice thick pad, so it's not too thin. It should last a very long time. I will say, based off of feel though, I do think that the REP Fitness still offers the best material in terms of grippiness, but any of these benches is going to be a huge improvement from a commercial gym or some of the other budget-friendly benches you might be looking to upgrade from. When it comes to the design, like I said, it is the tripod type design of the other benches, meaning you have a single post in the front, longer feet in the back. Typically will have a handle and wheels. This one, again, no different. This bench also does have the laser cut actual grommets here in the archways, similar to what the Griffin ones has, which I feel is like a nice touch for a budget-friendly bench. And I think the handle itself here is a little bit nicer in terms of it's actually metal, and it does have some knurling, but to be honest, the knurling is super passive, but it does look like a higher end bench. I think the biggest single factor that would compel someone to get this particular bench over some of the other ones would be, number one, this one is currently in stock, so stock's always important when you're comparing benches that are very similarly designed and priced. So this one is in stock as of right now. But perhaps the biggest thing for me is the front foot plate, because even though this is a tripod design like all the others, the bottom base is extremely extended. In fact, it looks kind of similar to me like a home plate from baseball, so you can slide on in safe here and not bump your feet. But it's going to add a ton of stability to this bench, which typically is a downfall of a tripod design because you're dealing with a single post. So this gives you a lot more stability up front. And in fact, if you recall from my original REP Fitness FB5000 video I did, they actually ended up changing the foot design a little bit. They used to have a little bit of extension on that one as well, and they changed it, and a lot of the complaints were the bench was not as stable. This bench is probably more stable than the Griffin or REP ones in my experience, and will be for you as well if you choose to go for it. So even though it's a couple more dollars at the end of the day, and it doesn't have the best pad, that's the REP Fitness, I think the combination of it being in stock and the fact that it's super stable, it's definitely something worth considering if you're looking for a competition style flat bench. So hopefully that answers any questions you have. I'll link the other videos for the REP Fitness review and the Griffin review because they're going to be very applicable to this bench as well. But if you have other questions not answered there, leave them in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching and stay big.